Oh, look at that. StreamYard is telling me that I'm live. I still have not received the YouTube notification. Oh, there's the email, which means that I'm now officially live on YouTube. And we are officially in the building. Here we go. Yes, sir. We are live. And before I even get started, I got to say shout out to my man, Alex Jackson, for the super chat. So thank you, Mr. Alex Jackson. Definitely appreciate you and the support that you've been giving me, like, ever since I pretty much started doing YouTube. So thank you very much. See, we got You Do It out there. We got Lethal Emperor out there. Genoson's out there. Oh, that's not Genos. That's Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Genoson's out there. We got Zach Talk Tech. Got Jay Brown. We got Mia Diva. Hey, Mia. And Zach with the super chat. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate you. No doubt. But I got my guests waiting in the backstage. So let me go ahead and get this intro started so we can get this VypDrive underway. So, this one is long overdue, but tonight, my head of security makes a guest appearance on VypDrive. Episode 43 starts now. What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, and welcome back to another episode of VypDrive. This is the podcast about tech, hosted by the man about tech. And tonight, I am going to be joined by my good friend and head of security, El Jefe Reviews. So let me stop wasting time and bring in the man himself, my head of security, Mr. El Jefe Reviews is in the building. Jeff, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I am doing good, man. You know, it's Sunday night. We getting it in. Thank you for joining me. I know you are a very busy individual, so I'm glad that you're making the time for your boy.
Absolutely, man. You know, anytime, man.
I appreciate it. So I was trying to come up with a bunch of things to talk to you about tonight, and I actually was pretty easy. So I got a few things I want to discuss with you. I guess the first thing that I need to talk to you about, Jefe, is what got you started on YouTube, or why did you start your YouTube channel?
Oh, okay. So basically, I was already doing like product reviews on Amazon, like written reviews and stuff.
Oh,
so I was already doing stuff like that before, but I wasn't getting a lot of traction. Like people really didn't pay attention to that stuff in there. Wasn't really getting too noticed in there. But I wanted to help people. You know what I mean? I wanted to help people make better decisions about what they were buying. So, you know, I had always been watching YouTube for years, been watching a ton of different review channels. And, you know, I said, you know, I think I can do this, man. I think I can do this myself, you know. And then when I saw, I was watching a reviewer called Paul Tech. So shout out to Paul Tech. He does a lot of cell phone reviews and stuff on like lower end more budget phones. Like he's been doing the A10, the Galaxy A10 lately. But he was doing everything on the LG G4. Like shooting, editing, the whole thing through the phone. So once I found that out, I asked him, I'm like, hey, is this all on the phone? Like you can totally run a channel on the phone? And he was like, yeah, completely. You could do it. So, dude, I got started, had the Galaxy S7 when I first started. And man, I jumped straight in, man, started hitting these reviews and that was it, man. Just been wanting to help people. And it's turned into something way bigger than I ever expected.
Yeah, man, I think at current count, you got about 20,000 subscribers, right? Something like that?
Yeah, something like, I think it's like either 21 or 22 at this point, somewhere around there. But yeah.
Oh, excuse me. He got 21. My bad.
It's moving a little bit, though. It's moving a little bit.
Yo, you have been definitely getting it done. But like you said, a lot of your videos on YouTube were done with your S8. Now, the interesting thing about that is that you would have never known, or I would have never known, that your video was shot on a phone unless you told me. When I found out that your video was shot on a phone, Jeff, I was blown away. The production value that you brought to the table using an S8, which is off the chain, Jeff, is amazing, dude.
Yeah, I'm still using mobile phones for most of my B-roll and product shots.
Oh yeah, I use my iPhone 11 for B-roll too, definitely.
Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy now. So that's a big thing, man. But with the S8, thankfully, back then, you know, because Samsung is out here messing around with people's stuff. We used to have Pro Mode for video built in. So you didn't have to use Filmic. You didn't have to use other stuff. You could if you wanted to, but you didn't have to. And all I needed was manual focus control. So as long as I had that, I was good to go. And once they took that away, like once I got my S10 and then I popped open the camera app and realized there was no Pro Mode for video, I couldn't believe it. was like, come on, man, how you guys gonna do this? How you gonna do me like this?
Yeah, crazy.
So yeah, man. But yeah, I still use like I said, I use the iPhone 11 a lot for my B-roll shots now. Before that, I was using the Pixel 3a for a good long bit, and the Galaxy S10 Plus as well. So, but S10 Plus, man, stuff comes in a little too saturated for me. So it's really tough for me to like fix that in editing. So I just stopped using it for that.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. You want the most natural image possible when you're doing video.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, Jeff, you are in audio. You're in the audio niche on tech. So how did you get into doing audio videos?
Well, I always loved music, and I always had a lot of headphones around to an extent. So it sort of started working because when I would do a headphone video or an earphone video, it would always do better on my channel versus other stuff. So I started kind of, listening to different people talking, whether it was Sean Cannell, Daryl Leaves, or Nick Nimmin this is before D had his own channel. Listening to different people and what they were doing, that was a big thing about niching down and basically like look at your channel, see what works, and go into that and start doing that, which works for me because I like testing headphones. I like doing this sort of thing. So that was like, all right, let me give it a try. Let me start doing one after another and see what happens. And yeah, I mean, that's really what it turned into, was becoming more audio based, audio focused type of a channel. And I think it's helped grow a lot. So it's been cool. I like it. So I like what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing when you become a creator on YouTube, is to enjoy what you're doing, no matter what niche you pick. And you have definitely made a home in the audio department. Now, since you are the audio guy, I got to ask you, I got to put you on the spot, Jeff. I got to put you on the spot. So I need to know right now, right off the top of your head, right now, your favorite over-ear headphones.
Oh, right now. So kind of a tough question because we have Bluetooth and we have wired. So I don't know which one you want to
go wireless.
So if we're going to go wireless, unfortunately, I don't own them. But if I did own them, it would have been the Sony XM3s. If I own them, of the ones that I own currently that I use all the time, it's going to be most likely it's going to be my Sony 950s, the extra bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things bring that fire. So
now that's high praise coming from you. That's high praise.
Yeah, man.
All right, so now I got to go to the other side. What are your favorite earbuds right now?
Ooh, right now. So my favorite earbuds right now are the ones I just dropped a video on, the Soundcore Liberty 2 Pro. Dude, those things, man, fire, bro. Just fire. They knocked it out the park with these. So yeah, they were, man, they don't want to answer my emails, but it's all good, man. It's cool. I got to give credit where credit is due, man. I can't be petty like that. And I bought them myself, got them on the pre-order, and they are legit, like legit for real.
Those are from Anchor, right? I think.
Yeah, it's Anchor.
Yo, if anybody from Anchor is watching the podcast, you need to reach out to my man El Jefe Reviews.
For real.
You won't regret it. I'm telling y'all, you won't regret it. So, you had an interesting experience earlier this year. You went to your very first tech event. You got into the Samsung S10 Unpacked event. So, tell us about your experience going to your very first tech event.
Oh, dude, it was a little bit wilder than I expected. There was a lot of people, but a lot of media was there, man. And got to meet a lot of cool people, which was really, really, that was one of the better parts, really, is getting to meet creators that you've been watching for a long time. And everybody's super cool. Everybody's, a lot of people have these creators because they have higher subscriber numbers. They put them on these different levels, like you can't approach people. Everybody's just people. So all you gotta do is walk up and be like, "What up, man? My name is Jeff. My channel is El Jefe Reviews. I've been watching your stuff for a while, and everybody was super welcoming, man, and it was cool. Like at the event, I sat next to Zach from Jerry Rig Everything, and next to him was Dom Esposito. In front of me was Jason. Shout out to Painfully Honest Tech. He's the one who got me in. So I mean, it was cool. Like it was just it was a dope event. I was happy to be there, and they gave a swag. Like I didn't get a phone or anything like that, but they did give me those Galaxy Buds. That's now one of my biggest videos that I've ever put out. But the whole event was pretty dope, man. Got to see everything up front. Got to see that Galaxy Fold announcement. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, dude.
All right, I know you're an audio guy, but I need to get your opinion on the Galaxy Fold. What are your thoughts on that device?
Well, I haven't had it in front of me in person. So
Okay.
that's the only problem is I haven't seen one like, but from what I've seen so far, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's good. It's filling a niche for a lot of people, which is nice. I mean, the price is like, holy crap. But I like where this is going. I mean, it's obviously first generation. I think as this evolves, I think it could be better, and I think it will get better. But it's just not for me right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm good with the interface that I have right now with my phone. I don't need it to fold open. If I need a tablet, I have tablets. So it's just not for me at this time. I'm not the right person for that, and it's not in my budget anyway. So. But I think it's cool. I think the application for folding displays may not be right for phones, but I mean, have you seen the folding displays they're putting with like laptops and stuff like that, dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's good things coming, man.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of those laptops with the with, like you said, with the folding. They have like the dual screen that fold. They have one is like the folding screen that lays down on the bottom. It's like a big old trackpad. That's legit. That's definitely
Yeah.
legit technology. And like you said, that technology is on the way.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
So while we're on the topic of phones, you just got a gift from Google, such as myself. You received a Pixel 4 XL, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So what are your thoughts right now? Because I see you've been getting some excellent battery life. So what are your initial thoughts on the Pixel 4?
Oh man, so yeah, I got the player Panda right here.
Oh, that's what I wanted. Oh!
Yeah, man. So I got the Panda here, but man, so far it's been so good, man. So like, I don't use the gesture controls a lot, for that sort of thing. It has worked okay for me in the car. Now, I know some people say it didn't work okay for them. For me, but like swiping tracks when I'm listening to music, it has worked okay for me so far. And like canceling alarms, like I'll set timers for like when we're cooking and stuff. I'll cancel that, swipe that away. That works. But aside from that, I mean, beside the point, the cameras are, it's dope. People complain about not having a wide angle. I get it because I have an iPhone 11 with the wide angle, so I get it. But the camera is still freaking sharp. I mean, it's tack sharp. If I take a picture right now with this Pixel 4 and put it up against even my iPhone 11 or even the Galaxy S10 Plus, for me, between it and the iPhone 11, they both have things that are better than each other, but they're very, very close. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the iPhone can be a little bit softer, but it gets color better. And what I really like about the Pixel is it's really sharp, and the processing is really good. So video, I'm still testing. So that's on its way. Not happy about not having a headphone jack, but I've got solutions, and I got videos coming out about that. But I like the display. The battery life for me has been excellent, which is really weird. I know people like have been coming at my neck about those battery posts I've been putting up, but I'm not cheating in any way. I'm just living with this phone and showing what I'm getting out of it. So like right now, like today, I just Sunday, right? Watching football, hanging out, doing stuff around the house. I'm still at 63%, and it's been unplugged since like 8 a.m. So it's one of those things. It's not, I don't think it's at least not in my case. User experience will vary, but in my experience, it's been really good. And dude, I'm loving this display. I have it forced on 90 hertz, and it's been rocking and rolling. I like it. I didn't have the OnePlus 7 Pro, so I didn't experience it like on that or the Razer phone.
Right.
But I like how smooth it is, and I do a lot of scrolling, baby.
Yes,
I like it.
Yeah, it is definitely smooth. You get that smooth scrolling, that buttery touch response. It's doing the job. It's definitely getting it done.
Yeah.
Like I said in my review, though, it is missing a few things that the competition has, so that kind of puts it at a disadvantage. But overall, if you grade the phone in a vacuum, not considering the competition, it's a very good device. It's good for what it does.
No, I agree. I think it's just the price that kind of hurts it really, because that's where it is. If it's in a vacuum of just being by itself, it's a great device, but yeah, man. Once you in the real world with all the other options that are available to you, it's rough, man. It's just tough, man. And I think this phone is more. A lot of people concentrate on the specs and things like that. And to be completely honest, I think with Google, I think more what they're going for is the experience of using it, the ease of use, and the new technologies that they're putting into it. I think that's more what this phone is about. But I get it. I get where everybody's gripes are and the arguments. I see it. So, because I mean, obviously I can see it because I still got my iPhone 11, I still got my Galaxy S10 Plus, so it's not like I'm blind to it. But I'm a cup half full kind of guy, man. I like going into things with a positive mindset.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah.
Yeah, like I said in my review, it's not a bad device, but it's just that it's so much competition and its price point that they kind of overshadow the Pixel 4, but it's a good device still, no doubt.
Yeah.
So you were talking about a little bit how you have the iPhone 11. So I got to ask you your thoughts about that because I'm the captain of Team Apple. I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about the iPhone. So what are your thoughts about that?
Oh, dude, I love my iPhone 11. Woo! Like, no, absolutely. It's an awesome phone. It's using it. The camera's being so good that I'm switching a bunch of my content creation over into Apple. So like now I'm using LumaFusion for editing. I'm if I'm shooting shots with the iPhone, airdropping them to the iPad, and then running the game like that, and it's working really, really well for me. My ecosystem has grown, Viper. So it's like I got the watch, I got the Series 4, got the iPhone 11, and we got the iPad. So it's growing a little bit, man. But but as far as the phone goes, I love it, man. You guys know if you guys hadn't seen it, I've got the product red with the red crash guard from Rhino Shield on it. So yeah, this thing is fly. I got a knockoff red Apple band though, but
Welcome to Team Apple.
But even so, man, I'm still, the iPhone's been staying home. I'm still wearing the watch anyway. But yeah, I got the Pixel on deck now. So we're giving this its full and fair shake. It's got the SIM in it. So I don't have dual SIMs. So I'm just running it, man. Giving it its fair time.
All right, so I got to put you on the spot. Since you have the Pixel 4 and the iPhone 11, which one has the better camera right now in your estimation? Before you answer, when I say camera, I mean overall video, audio, video, stills, audio, overall camera experience. Which one is better right now for you?
Oh, absolutely, the iPhone 11. It's not even a question. And that's, mind you, I'm not in a Pro or Pro Max. This is just iPhone 11, and it's, yeah, all the way around. Photo, video, the audio reproduction from it, the wide angle, selfies, even. I mean, everything. It's legit. So they really came with, despite how people thought it was ugly or that this was just a mid-year that we should, people should wait till 2020. Man, I'm really glad that I sold the 10S and got this one. So
yeah, like I said, it's funny. It's interesting how that works because I was telling people how they should skip the iPhone 11, this, that, and the other. Then I got my 11 Pro Max and I was completely blown away by the experience. And back on Friday, I named the Pro Max my smartphone of the year. It's just that good. And this is coming from a person who actually owns a Galaxy Note 10 Plus as well. So for me to call an iPhone smartphone of the year over the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it's just that doesn't happen because for the last 2 years, the smartphone of the year, in my opinion, was the Note 8 and the Note 9. Mm-hmm. So the iPhone came in out of nowhere this year with the upset, and I'm just like, whoa. But it's good. It's really good.
No doubt, man. And I mean, not everything's perfect. Like, iOS 13 has had some bugs.
Yep.
So like for me, my main bug with it that still persists is the handoff from Wi-Fi to LTE. Anytime I leave a Wi-Fi network, I have to airplane mode and then turn off airplane mode, and then it reconnects to the towers, and then I'm good to go. If I don't do that, like if I just walk out from one of my job sites with Wi-Fi, I just walk outside and I forget to do it. Now I'm like, man, why is my phone's awfully quiet? No notifications, no nothing. And then I look at it, it's because there's no data. And I'm like, what is going on? So it still persists. The problem still persists. So, so not everything's perfect. That's the workaround that I'm having to use while living with this phone. But if it doesn't I'm waiting for the next update. And if it doesn't get fixed, then I think I'm actually going to take it down there and be like, hey, you guys need to look at this because something's up. So
we got Zach in the audience asking, Jeff, might be because of your mobile network?
Possible, but I've seen, I've had a few other people that have mentioned the same problem to me on Twitter who have asked me about it and stuff. So I forgot who they were seeing it with, but me, I'm seeing it with T-Mobile. So yeah.
Genosis and my usage, yes, Android 10 has been less buggy than iOS.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's not even a question.
Yeah. It pains me to say it, but Android 10 has been running better than iOS 13. But iOS 13 has gotten a lot better because Apple has been releasing updates. I think damn near for like the first 2 or 3 weeks, they were releasing an update every week. So they cleaned it up a lot since the initial launch, but it should never been launched like that in the first place, in my opinion.
Yeah. Did you see Rene Ritchie's recent video?
I have not.
Oh yeah, he dropped a video on Friday. I think you got to check it out, Viper. It's real. It's Rene. So.
Oh, you already know. I'm already there, man. I'm already there.
Yeah, he dropped a good one about it, man.
No doubt, man. No doubt. So Mia's asking in the chat, what am I using as my daily driver? Come on, Mia, you know who I am. I am the captain of Team Apple, and I just told you the iPhone 11 Pro Max is my smartphone of the year. That is my phone. That's my number one. That's my main. Never leave home without my iPhone. It's just that's the way it is.
Yep.
All right. So, next, want to talk to you about Vid Summit 2019. Now, me and you went to Vid Summit 2018, and we had the time of our lives, but you made it back to Vid Summit 2019. So, out of all the things that you experienced and learned at Vid Summit 2019, if you can give us one nugget of information that you learned that you felt like was really important, what would that one nugget of information be?
Meet your audience where they are.
Ooh.
So instead of trying to drive everyone to YouTube, go to wherever the audience is. So put your content on LinkedIn, put your content on Facebook, put your content on IGTV that's now supporting, landscape video. Go to the people, you know what I mean? But don't just I'm trying to figure out, I'm strategizing how to do it, because I don't want to just, what I'm doing right now is I'm reposting my exact videos on my Facebook page. But what I'm trying to do is trying to figure out a way that I can more customize content for each platform specific to that platform, whether it's behind the scenes or whatever it might be. So I'm working on that kind of thing. But the real key is to build up those audiences as well and give them value there as well. And don't just automatically, you post on Facebook and be like, oh yeah, I just posted a new video, come peep it. Or if I post it on Twitter, oh yeah, I just posted a new video, come peep it. Actually put something on Twitter, actually put something on Facebook. So because I think just meeting people where they are instead of trying to pull them away from their platform, it's just not a smart move. So that's I picked that one. That major nugget came twice to me from Andrew Edwards. Once on one of the Friday Night Vipers, he told us that, and then again, that was one of the things he talked about on his talk at Vid Summit. So,
Andrew Edwards is, if nothing else, he is consistent. He has been preaching that message year over year.
Yep.
He is definitely one of the mindset, and he would know because he's very successful in what he does, that you don't want to tie yourself down to one platform. You want to branch out on all the platforms that you can, or wherever your target audience might be. You definitely want to be present on that platform. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, because we've seen what happens with that when you try to do that on YouTube. It doesn't work out too well.
Yeah. He has this thing about not being a YouTuber, but being a creator that operates across different networks. So
definitely, absolutely. So this next question is going to be interesting, because Tech Key Mike, I see we got Tech Key Mike in the chat. So Jefe, we were having I was having a live stream one Friday night, and we were talking about the tech fight, which you are familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And people were talking about how they would like to see you in a tech fight. And I made the comment on my live stream that I don't know if Jeff will be up for the tech fight, not because he couldn't do it, but I don't know if Jeff has that tech fight dog in him. Like, I can't imagine El Jefe talking trash to somebody. But the chat was like, Viper, Jeff would be down for this. So I want to know, Jeff, am I missing something? Do you have that tech fight dog in you, Jeff? Because I've never seen it before. I've never seen it. You got let me know, Jeff. You got a hidden gangster behind there. What's going on, bro? What's up?
No, man, it's not that. It's I'm pretty much more chill. As far as my personality goes, a lot of people who've met me, and you've met me before, and I'm pretty laid back and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm up. Here's the thing. I don't know if I'm up for all the stuff that's involved in it, because it's like you got to be doing it for a few days. You got to be trolling on Twitter, and you got to be really into it and stuff. And you want to give the people a show. You want to be entertaining. If you're going to be on Tech King Mike's channel, if you're going to be in one of these fights, you really want to bring it. And we're not talking about just the night of the fight, but all the days leading up to it. You got the fans, you got all that stuff. So you really got to bring it. And I don't know if I can dedicate that amount of time and effort to it, considering everything else is going on in my life. That's the issue. And I don't want to sell Mike short. I don't want to sell the audience short. So I think the best bet, if anything, I'll probably be taking up Mike's offer to do some of the judging, if anything. But as far as actually being in one of the debates, I don't know. I don't know.
No. I'm not going to let you off that anything. I didn't ask you that. That was not my question. I specifically asked you, do you have the tech fight dog in you? If it came to it, if you were in one of these fights, could you sell the fight? Could you talk that trash, Jeff? Because I've never seen you get mad. I've never really seen you talk trash. And the one time I did see you get mad at Bludio, you even handled that with such political correctness in class that I just can't imagine you talking trash to somebody, Jeff. But am I
No.
wrong, Jeff? Am I wrong?
No, it's there, man. But you have to, everything I do that goes outwardly is with a strategy behind it, because I'm trying to make sure that I'm protecting myself and my brand from the beginning. So I always try to make sure that I come across very clear, very calm, just to make sure that everything stays straight, because it's a long way to make the answer. I just don't want anything of mine, any clips, any sound bites being taken out of context in the future. So that's the reason why I come across in a certain way. But it's not for it not being there. It's not for my inability to clap back at people. You know what I mean? It's not for any of that. So it's because I'm trying to protect what I'm trying to build. And I always have that in my mind. But it's not for the inability to do it. It's just, you know what I mean? I'm presenting myself a certain way.
So basically, let me translate this for y'all that are watching or listening to audio only. What Jeff is saying, that he has that dog, but he's a silent assassin. He won't bring it out unless he absolutely has to, or he'll do it in such a way that you'll never see it coming. He is a silent assassin. I like that. I respect you for that. I respect that.
So I mean, it comes out sometimes. Like we had the other day, I was getting trolled by some dude, and I had to let him hear it on Twitter. But I was just like clapping back at him, like, it's whatever, bro. It's people out here they always try to come after us. You know what I mean? They try to come after you. They try to come after me. They always attack me in my comment section for whatever it might be, whether it's my weight, whether it's how I look, whether it's Mexican, whatever it might be. And it is what it is. So
are they still calling you Flossie Carter?
Hasn't happened in a while. If anything, when they do bring them up, they'll say something like, I seen you in Flossie's comment section, or, you know, you and Floss are like my favorite creators, stuff like that. But beyond that, nah, man, thankfully they've left me out of that conversation for a while now. So
it is crazy how if you're a minority tech reviewer on YouTube, they're automatically calling you Flossie Carter. No matter what your personality or whatever the case may be, if you're a minority tech reviewer on YouTube, you're Flossie Carter, apparently.
Yeah, especially if I review anything that he's also reviewed. guaranteed, because if they're looking at that, then they're going to find my video as well, and then they're going to be in here like, oh, you're just copying Flossie Carter. I'm like, really? I am? Really? How? Come on, man.
So you got 20,000 subscribers. You've done a lot of work with brands and things like that, Jeff. So I'm curious, what is your favorite brand deal or brand relationship that you've had since you started your channel?
I would say so far, the easiest to work with so far has been with One More. So with One More, they do headphones, they do earbuds, they do wired earbuds, they do speakers and stuff. Excellent people to work with. Very easygoing. You know, when they want to hook you up with a product for a review, they just send it over, let you do you. You know what I mean? And it works well for creators. So that's probably one of the better ones I've worked with. My favorite so far, JLab has been very good as well. They're the same way. Very chill, easygoing. You do your thing, and they don't sweat you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you'll deal with like some of these Amazon vendors out there, and they'll be like emailing you day after day. Where's the review? Where's the video? Where's the review? I'm like, hey. Calm down. Like, calm down.
Carlo, white shoes, calm down.
For real. I need to send him a timestamp clip of that. Like, this is you. No, but for real, that's the best way, man. It's just, you know, the ones that know how to work with creators, you know, they hit you up, they talk to you correctly. You know, they work with you, they come up with a strategy that'll work well for both the company and for you. So everybody wins. And One More has been really good about that. So
that is legit. Those are the best brands, man. Like you said, the brands that are creator friendly and understand that the best way to work with influencers and creators is to just let them do what they do. I mean, as a brand, there's a reason why you're reaching out to an El Jefe or a Viper or a GameStop or whatever. You're reaching out because you've seen what we do, and all you got to do is give us the product or let us know how you want to integrate your brand or your product into what we do, and just let us take it from there, because that's the best way to do it.
How hard?
You want,
How hard is that? It's so easy.
It's so easy, right?
Yeah, there's a few brands that get it. Like D brand, they get it.
Yep.
Like, they're one of the few brands. I'd love to work with them at some point. They work with channels much bigger than mine, but it's the type of relationships that they have with the creators where they're just like, hey, you want to integrate us into a video? Cool. If just however you want to roll, we'll send you the stuff. Here's the deal, and get it done. From what I've heard from other creators, they're one of the best, brands to work with by far.
Must be because they're on every channel, sponsor tech channel ever, man.
And hey, that's proof in the pudding, right? Because if all these creators are working with them, that speaks highly of them. It's not like they're just throwing cash around. It's more of, for me, it's not so much about money like that. It's more about the relationship that we build and how you approach me, and that speaks highly. So,
no doubt. So in relation to the last question that I just asked you, what is a brand out there that you have not worked with yet that you would like to work with?
I would probably would have to say Sony. If anyone, Sony, because I'd love to be able to I missed out on the XM3. I missed out on the 900s, missed out on the XM3 earbuds. You know what I mean? I'd love to get with them to showcase their stuff. You know what I mean? But they don't respond. So it's all about who they're just not responding. But at some point, I'd love to be able to check out their stuff. So
okay. I mean, if you keep going the way you're going, I'm pretty sure one day they might reach out to you. You never know.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm looking for, man. At this point, I still send out messages, emails, stuff like that, all the time. Most of the time, it's always no. That's something that as creators we have to get accustomed to. Is that 99.9% of the emails you send out are going to hear nothing or no.
Yep.
But it is what it is. We just got to keep on rocking. So.
Absolutely, man. You are absolutely right. So, I guess given what I know about the current situation that you are in, tell us about the headset that you are wearing currently.
Oh, so right now this is the Audio Technica gaming headset, and dude, it is absolute fire. Especially if you're going to be gaming and things like that, it's great. But if you guys are hearing the way that I sound on this live stream, the microphone on this thing is just unbelievable. So they really stepped their game up. I think this one runs. This is the wired version. There's also a wireless version. But I think this one runs like right around 150 or 160. And yeah, dude, super comfortable, good build quality, Audio Technica sound. The sound quality reminds me of their Audio Technica M40. So it's got a bit of extra bass to it. And yeah, it sounds really good. I like it, man. So I've been having a great time with these.
Yeah, that mic on there is excelente.
Dude, I'm saying, man, I was really surprised by it.
Yeah, you're not lying, because usually headset mics aren't the greatest, but those are pretty good.
For real, though.
For real.
Oh, yeah. So, I forgot to mention the name. It's ATH-G1 if anybody's looking at them. But yeah, so that's the ones. Audio Technica ATH-G1, 170. There it is. Yeah, took me a second. I had to find the info real quick. But yeah.
So the Audio Technica ATH-G1. Nice.
G1, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, did you ever hear anything back from City Lope?
Oh, dude. So funny story about them. I need to hit the guy up. He was at Vid Summit. The owner was at Vid Summit. So on the very last night, so Thursday night, they were kind of like having like a little mixer party thing afterwards. And I'm walking through, everybody's getting their hors d'oeuvres and all that stuff, and everybody's mingling. And I'm rolling through. I'm trying to find Travis, and all of a sudden this dude stops me and was like, "Yo, those look like my glasses." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, you can pick these up at citylopes.com. Use code El Jefe, you get 10% off. Check them out." And he's like, "Nah, bro. I'm the owner." And I'm like, "What?" I went right into business, bro. I was like, "Yeah, use code El Jefe, get that 10%, baby." But he was like, "No, man." He's like, "Yeah, that's my stuff." He invited me to go check out his shop, but we already had plans. So, I couldn't just tell wife, "Yeah, we're not going to do what we're going to do."
Right.
But yeah, I need to make another trip to SoCal, because there's a lot of businesses down there that I need to go visit and hook up with. But yeah, man, I managed to hook up with them. I saw them there, and that was a trip, man. So I need to send dude a message just to follow up with them.
So for those y'all audio only that are confused, City Lopes are a sunglasses company. So I'm alluding to the sunglasses that El Jefe is wearing on the stream right now. And you can get them custom engraved or custom created, things like that. They're pretty nice. And I find it utterly hilarious that El Jefe tried to sell the owner of City Lopes a pair of glasses. You gonna try to sell him his own glasses?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, it was so funny, man. I was like, he thought it was hilarious. So that was funny, man, because I didn't realize that was who that was. So I immediately went right into like, oh yeah, you got to check these out. Because anytime somebody stops me about them, I'll let them know. I'm like, oh yeah, this is his website. They're here in Southern California, and you can check them out. Here, use my code, get 10% off. It's not even an affiliate code. I don't make anything on it. This is just to get somebody a discount and to help them out. So
no doubt. So, who was your favorite person that you met at VidSummit this year? Because you were around a lot of heavy hitters this year, man.
Oh yeah, man. I got to meet Jimmy, Mr. Beast, for like 5 seconds on that live stream. So just really quick, just to say what's up. That was it. So that was cool. But people who I hadn't met before, man, it's too many to name, honestly. But there was a couple. Hold on, coming. I met so many people. I'm like trying to wrap my head around it. Hanging out with so many different people, but there was a lot of people from the Niminati that were there. That was really cool to hang out with. It's always cool hanging out with You Do It, John. He's always there doing the photography and the videography. That guy, he's got all that behind the scenes footage, man. He knows what's up, man. But I'm trying to think, I didn't get a chance to meet Sarah Dici. I got to sit front row for her presentation, so that was cool. But I didn't get a chance to like meet her. I did say what's up to her. And I told her that my boy Viper sends his love, and she was like, "I love Viper." I'm like, "All right, cool." But yeah. Besides that, I mean, because I already met Andrew before, so that was one of the highlights for sure. But I'm trying to think of who else, man. I met so many people. A lot of people. Mike Russell, Jeff Eatley was there. Got to meet the people from Deity Microphones. Andrew, good people, man. The guys from Aperture Lighting were there. Dude, it was a lot, dude. Got to meet Rob and Jeremy from vidIQ. So yeah, those dudes are super cool as well. Andrew Can. Finally met Daniel Batal. So I got to meet him as well. Dan from Creator Fundamentals. So there's so many people that got to chill with, man. It was cool.
So basically, you met everybody.
I try to be, dude. The weird thing is people stopping me that I didn't know. That is the weird thing, man. Because people see me, I'm in a lot of live streams. I'm in a lot of chats. People see me everywhere. So when they see me and they see my name tag says El Jefe, then people are just walking up like, "Oh, El Jefe, what's up, man?" I'm like, "What?" So yeah, it's cool, man. It's very odd, man. But it's like I tell everybody, man. VidSummit is like a family reunion with a bunch of family you ain't never met.
Yep.
So, but it's cool, man. You were definitely missed. Like people were asking like, "Yo, where's Viper at?" And I'm like, "Nah, he couldn't make it this year, man." So you were sorely missed at this event, for real.
Man, I'm mad I couldn't go, man. I wish I could have been there, but I'm hoping to get back next year, definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
We shall see, man. But yeah, VidSummit is a one of a kind event. If you're a creator and you're thinking about making any type of an impact on YouTube or whatever platform that you're on, you need to get to VidSummit. You need to be there. It's a life-changing experience that El Jefe can tell you. It's legit.
Oh man, Roberto crushed it. I thought he crushed it last year. He did something totally different this year, and yeah, he brought the heat. So
when does Roberto not crush it though?
For real.
And by Roberto, we're talking about Roberto Blake. For those of y'all listening on audio only, he is a creative entrepreneur, badass. Roberto is legit. Do a YouTube search on him. Do a Google search on him. Check him out. He's legit.
Oh, the other highlight, Nick's presentation. It was Nick and D, and it was D's first time on stage as a presenter.
I heard about that. Yeah,
so good. Like if you get the replays to watch them, like they already have a natural chemistry because they're brothers.
Right.
But to see them both, dude. It was so good, dude. It was so good, bro. So yeah.
Janosin is asking how much is the VidSummit trip after taxing? Well, that depends on where you're coming from, man. The ticket alone is like $800, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, the ticket itself is usually somewhere between $700 and $800 just for entry. After that, it's your hotel and your travel.
Yep.
And food, obviously. So it depends. I mean, there's ways to swing it. Like if you can swing roommate situation with somebody or get an Airbnb. You look for deals for flights. If you live in California, you can drive. So it just depends. But I would say for most people, they're looking around total price minimum $1,500 to like $2,000 probably would be my guess. Yeah.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
Especially if you want to eat dinner with Andrew Edwards.
That boy, he don't mess around, man. If you want to go to the most expensive joint wherever he is, he's not going to no mom and pop joint. No. Our man Andrew Edwards is going to the most exquisite joint he can find because that's how he getting down, man.
Yeah. But on that note, me and Travis, we made a deal because Travis was asking me. He was like, listen, when I get down there, let me explain something to you. When I get down there, I want to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I was like, bet, we're going. So the first night of Vid Summit, I hit him up. I'm like, what's up, man? What time you ready to roll out? Let's do it. So we're mingling. We're doing our thing. And then like 8 o'clock, man, we hit the car. Me, my wife, my brother, and Travis, we hit Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Bro, I had never been there. He had never been there. And it was absolute fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So it was worth it. It was easily worth it. But it's one of those things where I can only do that once a year. So I think we'll make it a Vid Summit tradition, if anything. But man, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, fam, I can't do that.
No, that's like a drug, bro.
Now, I have never been to Roscoe Chicken and Waffles either, but in Chicago, there's a chicken and waffle restaurant, and I've been there a couple of times, and yeah, it's legit.
Yeah, it's a hell of a combo, man. When they get that waffle just right, and they actually know how to make fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, man. But you know, Jeff, I'm still missing that In-N-Out from last year, man. That In-N-Out was the truth, man. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
No, it was good, man. I mean, next year when I go back, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the same thing. Like, unless I can somehow afford to stay in the actual hotel, which is much more convenient, I'm going to stay at the same place, the same Airbnb that I stayed at. That place was, bro, legit. Beverly Hills, fat ass house, just, yeah.
Wait, you were in Beverly Hills? Yeah. Out there with Active Foley? Really? Oh, man.
I'm telling you, man. It's Beverly Hills, and the gas price is like almost $6. So.
I thought we had a bad Chicago. Man. Woo.
Yeah. No, it was good, though. But, yeah, look, hey, BMAC, hey, CES, man, we're trying to make that happen. I'm trying to make that happen for January. So you bet. I bet, man. I'm trying to make that happen right now. So, yeah, man. I'm trying to find a sponsor, man.
Yo, that's the way to go. If you're gonna do it, that's the way to go, man. That is the way. Man. Find a sponsor and go do it like that, no doubt.
Yeah, man.
No doubt. Whoo, man. This has been a cool podcast, man.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
So Jeff, what is the biggest product or video you got coming for the rest of 2019? What are you working on?
So right now I've got one that's going to be like a project of love because I don't think it's going to do that well, but I really don't care, man. The best headphones that I own that I've ever heard in my entire life, I have them now, and I'm going to make a video on them. They're not wireless; they're wired headphones. I'm going to make a video on them, and like I said, it's probably not going to do well because they're pricey as hell, but they blew me away. So I love them so much. I'm going to make a video, and it's because I'm passionate about it because I really like them. They sound incredible, and I think they're worth every penny. I think they're like $500 or something.
Woo!
But I'm telling you, the things that you're hearing out of these headphones, it's like I'll put on other headphones that I thought were good, and then I'll put those on, and I'm like, this is garbage. So it's like I'm serious. I'm dead serious, man. So it's they're that good. So I'm going to be making some videos on that stuff. Aside from that, I got some more buyer's guides coming out for people. I'm also going to be doing some audio solutions for the like Pixel for people who have earbuds, wired earbuds, or wired headphones. Audio solutions for the Pixel. I'm going to be doing audio solutions for the iPhone. So which dongles or DACs, like little portable digital audio converters, work with these. So I got some stuff, man. I got some stuff lined up. So
that sounds like good, man. It sounds like you are on the path, man.
Whew. Yeah, trying to get it, man. My only problem is time. I got no lack of product or ideas. It's just time. So that's it, man.
It's always time, right? It's always about that time.
That's it, man.
So obviously you've been on YouTube for a couple of years now. You've been very successful, and a lot of creators, a lot of up-and-coming creators watch these live streams, Jeff. So if you had to give a little bit of advice to up-and-coming creators, what would that be?
Oh, well, I think if anything, right from the beginning, make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, well, okay, first of all, if they're just starting out, at the very least, make sure your stuff is together, as in just your channel page. Like, make sure your thumbnails are consistent, make sure your channel page looks good, the whole what they call best practices. Make sure you're doing that at the very least. Secondly, if you want to grow, if that's the point of growing, make sure that you're adding value. That's the most important thing. It took me a while to really grasp that, but make sure that your content is for the viewer and that you're bringing them something, whether you're saving them money or you're helping them make a better purchase or you're helping teach them how to do something, whatever it is, make sure that that value for the viewer is there and that you're delivering on it, that you're not clickbaiting. That, I think, beyond anything, is the most important. Once you are sure that that value is there, then I think it'll just work itself out, to be completely honest. So, and practice. Keep making videos. So
repetition is the father of learning, man. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes, the easier it gets. And eventually you develop your own style, your flavor, your flow, and then it just goes, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Because I remember, man, go back and watch my early videos and then kind of watch it now. And I'm like, it took a long time, man. So
before we get out of here, I got to put you on the spot again. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Let's see, somebody who I gotta watch immediately if they drop
immediately. That's like the shirt says, not immediately.
It's kind of tough because I watch so many, man. But I think lately, who I've been watching more of has been Philip DeFranco. So I've been watching more, like not just his daily show, but also the Rogue Rocket stuff, like the deep dives into certain news topics, and then his podcast. So it's been good stuff, man. So I think lately that's been more of what I've been kind of checking out on a day-to-day basis. So
no doubt, man.
Non-tech, but what are you gonna do, right?
Hey, you like what you like, man. It doesn't have to be tech.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I know, like you and like everybody else here, we all watch so many different creators. That's the first one that pops up in my mind. Like if I see a notification, it's like, bam, I'm in. Or so. Yeah,
man. Like some creators just are able to draw you in, and then it just goes from there.
Yeah, dude's he's legit, man. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's got his stuff together, man. Kind of talks a little fast for some people, but I've gotten accustomed to it.
Hey, once you listen to him over and over again, you could probably pick up on it and go, man. That's what's up.
That's it, man.
That's what's up, man. My head of security, El Jefe Reviews, have been a pleasure, man.
Absolutely, dude. Anytime.
Let the people know where they can find you, man.
So at El Jefe Reviews, ELJEFE El Jefe, and that's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But I'm heavy on Twitter, so I don't do a lot on the other ones, but I'm heavy on Twitter. So he
is definitely on Twitter. Y'all need to go follow El Jefe Reviews on Twitter, definitely. And for those of you all listening on audio only, or for those of you that might be listening on the replay on YouTube, you already know how to find El Jefe if you're on YouTube. But if you're on audio only, all of his information will be in the show notes. So go check out the show notes and go follow and check out El Jefe Reviews. This dude is my head of security. Now, a lot of people are new, so they probably don't know why I call you my head of security. And it kind of caught on because a lot of other creators are calling you their head of security as well.
Yep.
But the reason why I called this man my head of security is because I think he's one of my very first moderators in my live stream. And El Jefe does not play no game, bro. If a troll comes into the live stream, they get murked. El Jefe is just he's taking them out, man, with the quick ban hammer. The ban hammer. It's legit, man. El Jefe is savage with it.
No love for trolls, man.
No love. So the man is effective. He's the moderator on a bunch of people's channels and things like that. He was one of my very first moderators, and that is why he is my head of security.
Absolutely, man. No, I don't mind, man. I'll moderate for so many different channels, which I'm totally okay with. I don't have a problem with that, because man, there's too many people out here that try to just jump in people's live streams, try to talking smack, start saying racist stuff, just kind of going all left field. We don't got no time for that. So I know that if I was live streaming, I'd want to have people in my corner that'll take care of that, so I don't have to worry about trolls while I'm trying to engage with the audience. So that's the main reason why I started doing it for you, why I started doing it for Travis. Do it for a lot of different channels. I even moderate for like vidIQ for their live streams and stuff. So I mean, I don't mind. I'll do it for whoever it is, man, because I know what time it is, man. I know, especially for us that have to deal with racist comments and stuff, man. I'm not gonna let that stuff fly. So I'm not here for that, man. A lot of people don't know like my background and like how I was raised and stuff, but I don't play that. So
he ain't playing.
Yeah, if I'm feeling generous, they may get a warning. If it isn't something too egregious.
Right.
But if they come in with it, you guys will see it. I'll hit them 3 times. Give them that 15-minute timeout if they're messing up. And if not, boom, gone.
Get out of there. Out of there. Now, let me tell y'all how dedicated this man is to his craft and moderation, man. Me, him, and a bunch of other creators were in the TLD studio, the Jonathan Morrison studios. I was doing a live stream from inside of TLD studios last year, and my man El Jefe, while we were at the studio, he was in the studio with me. He was on my live stream moderating while we were together in the studio. So if that don't tell you how dedicated to his craft that he is, and why he is my head of security, I don't know what will. But we are both in the TLD studio. I'm doing a live stream from within the studio. He's there with me, but he's on his phone in the chat moderating, even though we're both at the studio, which is just a banana to me. That was bananas, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Especially back then too. A year ago, we both had a little bit more troll action popping off. It's been quiet lately, which is good. So, but yeah, man, we're not, Viper's channel, VypDrive, and all that stuff. That's not a safe space for trolls.
Not at all.
So, I got to maintain. At the very least, I'll drop the eyeballs in there, let people know, hey, I'm in here watching. Even if I'm not typing, I'm listening. So, and I'm watching the stream. And if I see something out of line, they're gonna be gone. So you may not even see me one time, but if a troll pops in there, you'll see timed out by El Jefe. You know what happened.
He ain't lying. Like there are literally times where like you said, you won't know he's watching, but if a troll comes up, bam, out of there, and then El Jefe, where he come from?
hey, I'll be stuck in so Friday Night Viper usually starts while I'm still driving home on my commute. So I'll be stuck in this 2 mile an hour stop and go for 45 minutes. So I'll be sitting there watching and listening and stuff, man. And I'll see him in there and boom, gone. I got no time for that. We don't play around here.
He ain't playing, man. He ain't playing. But that's why he's my head security, because he don't mess around. Trolls get the bounce. They get that hammer immediately with El Jefe. That's why I like my man. He's legit.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man.
But thank you to my man, my head of security, El Jefe Review, for joining me on this episode of VypDrive, which has been episode 43. We're coming back next week with episode 44. And you all know what it is. Like I said, if you want information, check the show notes. If you want to support the podcast, that information will be in the show notes and in the description if you're watching on the replay on YouTube. If you choose to do that, that info is there for you. But until next week, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.